So I'm Nathan Archer. My business is called Beyond Purpose. You've got your little worksheets there. I like to be interactive, so please guys ask questions. This session today I've called How to Be Great. So what is this 39-year-old upstart standing in front of a whole bunch of great agents trying to tell you about real estate? Zero. I can't tell you anything about real estate. But what I can hopefully do is give you some motivation and some things to think about today to help you be even better or greater at what you guys do and as people for your families and your loved ones, etc. Cool? So it's going to be interactive. We're going to do some partner work and that kind of stuff. And hopefully at the end of it, we'll be a little bit more motivated. So when I say the word great, what comes to mind?
Oh, the market 10 years ago?
Yep, cool.
Boys hairstyle.
Okay.
What's left of it?
Yep.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Success.
Success. Excellent. Anything else when I say great?
Muhammad Ali.
Excellent. Cool.
Now the greatest.
Yep. Anything else? Well, I actually looked it up in the dictionary, and the word great is defined as considerably above average in skill, ability, or quality. So I think it's something that we can all aspire to be great. Now, I also did some research on the real estate market. And last year, this is from REWA, there was 21,691 homes sold in the Perth region. There's approximately 7,500 agents registered in Perth. So if you do the maths, that's about 3. I don't think that would be a great life. If I was sitting in your seat as an agent, I think I'd like to sell more than 3 houses a year. So let's say that 7,500 is an inflated number because half of them don't practice anymore. And we go down to 3,000 agents. That would mean you would sell 6 houses a year. Still probably not a great life. So the premise for this talk is there's a heck of a lot of agents out there who are not great. And I want you at the end of this talk to be even better because I think you're already great. So I've got a question for you. I love the Muhammad Ali reference because great is actually also something that refers to a group of people. So the greats or the greatest hits. Or if you're thinking about athletes, for example, the greats of the football field. So what would it be like if Team Acton were called the greats? Is that something to aspire to?
Absolutely.
Yep. So if you have a look at your little worksheet there, guys, it's up the top, it's got 3 words for work. So if I got you to picture in your mind what a great agent looks like, and it's really timely that Boyd comes forward at this moment because apart from the handsome looks...
Oh no, I'm past that stage, but yeah, I'll take it.
You can sit back down now.
Okay, no worries. Actually, sorry, 3 more sheets, 4 more sheets. What you got there?
Go for it.
Thank you. I was just going to help you out. Thank you, mate.
Yep. So, I want you guys to think to yourself, so this is individual work, I'm not going to ask you the question. What does a great agent look like in your mind? Does anybody need a pen? Can throw extra pens out? No? 1 pen? We got spare pen? Thank you. So this is for you guys to do right now. What does a great agent look like in your mind? 3 words that would describe a great agent. Now, these can be things that a great agent would do. It can be KPIs, but it can be how they act, how they treat people. So things like, and I'll shut up in a second and let you guys do it, but things like how do they spend their time? How quickly do they get back to potential buyers or potential listings? So have a think. I'll give you about 2 minutes. So as you're finishing off filling those 3 kind of words, guys, have a think about somebody in the industry who you've aspired to. And think about why. What originally got you into the real estate industry? Was there one person that trained you? Was there one person in an office you've worked at in the past and you just aspired to the way they ran their diary or how they negotiated? have a think, picture that person and think back to what was it about them that you really enjoyed. So guys, what we're going to do now is I want you to find a partner. So find a partner, person you're sitting next to, groups of 2, and hopefully we've got roughly even numbers. And I want you to spend, I'm going to time it up here, I want you to spend 2 minutes each telling the other person, so one person listens, one person talks, why you chose those 3 things. What was the why? So the 3 things, and why you chose them. Why you think that that makes a great agent. Okay. So I am going to start the timer. Got a partner? Everybody got a partner? Cool. 2. We got a 3 down the back. Okay. So who's talking first, guys? Hands up. Who's talking first? Cool. And 2 minutes. Go. Cool. So I'll grab your attention back up here, everybody. Cool. So for the groups, I'll get a couple of people to share. Who was quite surprised at what their partner said? Or it was something you hadn't thought of? Anybody? No.
One word Graham used, that an example of great, was that the person does it, it's effortless.
Excellent.
I like that.
Yep. Effortless. So if you like it, write it down.
This is like someone that doesn't make much
effort.
This is like someone who doesn't make much of an effort.
Okay. So Boyd, that word effortless in psychology is actually called flow. So there's a book by a guy called Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. He's Czech. Try and say that when you're drunk. No, Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. And he wrote about flow. So flow is when we're in that stage of work where things kind of just come and time disappears. And it seems effortless, but we're just getting stuff done. You know, things are coming at us and we're bashing them left and right and we're winning. So kind of that effortless, it's not a lazy like I'm not doing anything, but we're in that level of just, like it's like when you have a great sports game and you just like, you don't know what happened on the field that day, but you just nailed everything. You couldn't do anything wrong. So is that kind of what you're getting at? Yeah. Anybody else?
Exactly what Graham said, by the way, Nathan.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Say Csikszentmihalyi 3 times fast.
Are the men doing while they're high?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's not a rave party, Rob.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anybody else? Anybody else got something that their partner said that you hadn't written down? Yes.
Empathy and understanding.
Great. Okay. So can I ask why? Because that was what you wrote down?
Yes.
Yeah. Why was empathy and understanding something that made a great agent?
Well, you've got to have understanding what your client's doing, and you've got to agree with them too.
Yep.
And follow along with them and help them on their journey, because it's a journey that I'm taking with them.
Yep.
So we're both going on a journey when you put a house on the market.
Yep.
That's the understanding part. Empathy, I mean, you've got to have empathy. If you don't, you're pretty cold-hearted. And people warm to you, and you've got empathy as well.
Absolutely.
Empathy and understanding come hand in hand, basically. That's what I think.
Yeah, great. So for yourself, sorry I didn't catch your name.
Yeah.
David. So why did that stand out to you, David?
I just agree with it. I just think you need those qualities.
Yep.
I think as an agent, and I didn't think of them, so I thought it was
excellent.
Yeah, a good point.
So guys, the idea of this little kind of game or exercise is for you guys to start thinking about the kind of characteristics and things that you want to do and you want to be. If we never think about it, we can never actually work out what we want. So by thinking about it, now you've got some goalposts to kick to. And you can, sit down at the end of November and go, was I a great agent in November? Did I do the 3 things that I've just written down? And look, you don't have to. You can put that piece of paper in the bin as you walk out of here. I don't mind. But hopefully it hangs around in your diary for the next month and you can kind of say, was I great in November? So the next little thing on the sheet there, it says, don't write a, write a. So who in the room has a to-do list? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people have a to-do list. Who in the room has a to-be list? Nobody. So I want to encourage you not to write a to-do list, but to write a to-be list. Because a to-be list will underpin everything else that you do. So what you've just done in those 3 words is write down for yourself and then share with your partner, and hopefully you wrote down some of your partner's words, what is going to make you a great agent. So if you started every day and went, today I've got a heck of a lot of stuff to do. I've got X number of calls to make, flyers to drop, houses to photograph, blah, 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 blah. But who do I have to be today? Do you think that would change your perspective on the day? Yeah. Do you think you would be more effective in your day if you thought about who you had to be rather than what you had to do? Yeah. So the next 3 words that I'm going to get you to write down on that sheet are if your great friends were talking about you, and we'll get a little bit morbid for a second, I'm sorry, but at your funeral. And on your tombstone were to be written 3 words about you. And hopefully it's not going to be a great agent. That's what you do. But what did I miss?
Oh, just nothing.
No, cool. Christmas party stuff. Okay, no worries, guys. So if you got to choose the 3 words that you wanted to be remembered for, who you were, your character, that you were proud to have people speak about you, what would those 3 words be? So take a few minutes just to write those down. Sorry, we're getting a little bit deep on a Thursday afternoon. So, actually, I'll just stop you for a sec, guys, because I'll give you an example. I'll tell you mine, because this might kind of help. So I've got 3 words that I would love people to say about me. And the first word is that Nathan lived. He was fully present in the moment. So don't write my words down. These are for your words. No, don't take mine. So that Nathan lived, that he was fully present in the moment. So if I'm in this room with you guys, I'm here. I'm not thinking about dinner. I'm not thinking about the bottle of Grange I want to drink tomorrow. Nobody got that. Sorry. Wine lovers in the room know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, cool. Nice. So first one is live. For me, I want to be present. The second one for me is wisdom. So I'm 39, but I want to make sure that I act with wisdom and I grow in wisdom every day. So for me, that's reading or listening to podcasts or making sure that somehow I'm inputting something into my knowledge and that I act with wisdom. And the third word for me is I would love somebody to say Nathan was inspiring, that I inspired people to be better, to live a better life, and most importantly, to love their loved ones more. Those are my 3 words. Now, you guys work out what you would like to be known for. What would your 3 words be? It's okay to have 4. Means you can't follow instructions, but...
That's the last one.
You don't know how great that woman is.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
So I'm not going to get you to share those because these are personal. But I'd like you guys to have a think about those words and potentially share them with your loved ones. In a subtle way, say, you know, this is what I kind of aspire to in life. And hopefully there's some correlation between the 3 words that you want to be known for and what would make a great agent. Or hopefully you can weave those 3 to be words into your career work as a great agent.